hear William Gargan as the roving announcer, Una O'Connor as the old woman, Jane Wyatt as Mary Magdalene, and Pedro de Cordoba as the voice of Jesus in the greatest drama of the ages, The Living God. Once again yesterday, as we left our roving radio announcer in Jerusalem in the year 33, where he'd been taken by faith through time and space in his search for the living God. As we join him once again at the tomb outside of Jerusalem, 3 days after the crucifixion, there is much excitement abroad.
How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? Only a few minutes ago, a terrific earthquake followed by thunder and lightning shook the whole countryside. It has stopped now, but people are rushing about in the streets, terrified. I am at the tomb. It is empty. The two disciples, Peter and John, have gone off with Mary Salome to wait in the upper room as the master instructed them. Magdalene is staying near the tomb. She is weeping. She's bending over, peering into the tomb. It looks as if there's a light there, and I can hear a voice.
Woman, why do you weep? Oh, they've taken my Lord, and I know not where they have laid him.
Now she has turned her back to the tomb. A man is standing before her. How did he get there? I didn't see or hear him come.
Woman, why weepest thou? Whom seekest thou?
Sir, if you took him hence, tell me where you've laid him, and I will take him away.
Mary.
Master.
Can it be? Can it be? But if so, why didn't she recognize him at once? Now she's fallen on her knees and is moving towards him with hands outstretched.
Do not touch me, for I am not yet ascended to my Father. But go to my brethren and say to them, I ascend to my Father and to your Father, to my God and your God.
His God and our God, his Father and our Father. The outstretched arms of Magdalene have touched nothing save a light. Nothing more. Nothing but a poor woman who rises up laughing and crying like a sleeper waking from a dream.
He has triumphed over death. I knew full well that he would rise again. Christ is risen. Christ is risen from the dead.
She's gone, running off along the road to the upper room. What an uproar there'll be in the city at hearing the greatest of all miracles thus announced. Yet few people seem to be coming out of their doorsteps to hear the marvelous news. Some few half open their windows, then prudently close them at once. Oh, this should be interesting. A priest and a Pharisee muttering together.
Can't press the news, but the fact remains he is risen again.
Not so loud.
But
You'll be heard.
But he was the Messiah.
We can always deny it.
Why?
Think a minute. If you recognize his divinity, you have to keep his commandments.
True. I'd forgotten that.
Forgive your enemies. Love your neighbor as yourself. Render unto Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and unto God the things that are God's. Take up your cross. Bah.
Take up your cross.
You must either deny his resurrection or obey the law of... the law of love, as he called it.
The law of love.
Suppose we go once more to the upper room. Let's see if those he loved with so great a love are resolved to give him back a little of it. We're just in time. There's Thomas going up the stairs, dragged along by James. Thomas shows by his gestures that he can't believe it. Through the opening, I can catch a glimpse of the radiant face of Mary. Someone is talking. It's Magdalene.
I was so unhappy. Then he called me Mary, and I knew him. He appeared before us, and we fell at his feet when he said, "Hail."
Then he appeared to me, Peter.
and he called me by my name.
Here's Thomas, too. Happy feast, Thomas.
Thomas, the Master has come once more among us.
No, I don't believe it.
But I tell you, I saw the glowing marks of his wounds.
Except I shall see in his hands the print of the nails, and put my finger into the place of the nails, and put my hand into his side, I will not believe.
Thomas, my brother, you will believe when you see him radiant in his robe of light.
He said we must go down to Galilee to find him.
Come, let us go quickly.
They've gone, running and singing. It's just as if they were eager to find the road to paradise. But now, where am I? I wonder. In back of me is Jerusalem. I'm on a road. Here's a sign. E-M-M-A-U-S. Emmaus. Where is that? There were 3 men walking in front of me, talking very intently. I wonder what they're saying.
What are these discourses that you hold one with another as you walk and are sad?
Art thou only a stranger in Jerusalem, and hast not known the things that have been done there in these days?
What thing?
Concerning Jesus of Nazareth.
We hoped that it was he that should have redeemed Israel.
Oh, foolish and slow of heart, to believe in all things which the prophets have spoken. Ought not Christ to have suffered these things, and so to enter into his glory?
The one who has just spoken, the one who knows the reason for all things, can be but Jesus of Nazareth. But he's vanished. How can I join him? Where shall I find him? Where? The road has come to an end. It grows dark. I'm lost. I can no longer see the sign directing the way to Emmaus. Am I out of doors? In a mist? Where am I? What is this rumble? Another earthquake? No, it's a train. The subway. I'm standing on a sidewalk. Yes, here I am again in New York City. All this hubbub and confusion. Where in this age of chaos shall I find the road to him? Where shall I find the door to the little inn of Emmaus, behind which his faithful followers found burning torches of bread and wine? Where? Here. Here's the door of a little chapel. I'll go in and get away from all this noise and tumult. Dark and peaceful it is in here. And look over there in the back, beneath the clustered candles that burn like tiny torches. What is that table covered with a gleaming white cloth? It's an altar. And listen, what is that?
Accipite et manducati ex hoc omnes, hoc est enim corpus meum.
Oh, that echo. Again, that echo. And look, somebody is raising a little white disc over a golden cup. Oh, what a memory it all brings back to me. Jesus took bread, blessed and broke, and gave to his disciples and said,
Take ye and eat. This is my body.
My Lord and my God.
You heard what that old woman beside me whispered? But she looks like... She's the old woman whom I first saw selling palms in front of the big church.
Well, if it isn't you, I knew you'd be back.
Tell me, where am I exactly?
In a little chapel down in the Bowery. Mass is being celebrated.
Mass? The reenactment of what I saw taking place last Thursday at the Last Supper? Is it Christ who is turning around? Is it he who is raising his hand?
It is the priest who is in his place.
benedicat vos omnipotens Deus, Pater et Filius et Spiritus Sanctus.
What is the meaning of all this?
Initium Sancti Evangelii secundum Ioannem.
The meaning of all this, listen. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by him, and without him was made nothing that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness did not comprehend it. He was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not. He came unto his own, and his own received him not. And the Word was made flesh and dwelt among us.
So that is the meaning. He is among us, still alive after centuries.
Yes, 2,000 years after his death, you will find Jesus in every church, big or small, throughout the nations of the world, until the end of time.
Then Jesus of Nazareth is the Christ, the Son of the living God,
who became man to save us all.
Blessed are they that have not seen and have believed.
I have seen. I do believe. And I've seen in you, dear old lady, through 2,000 years of faith, the symbol of the great mass of the faithful who follow in the way of the cross.
Do you hear the bells? They're the bells of Easter.
Bells. Bells of the whole world. Bells coming through space. Bells ringing throughout all the world, bringing the glad tidings that he has risen.
Bringing his peace to the hearts of men.
Jesus of Nazareth is still alive. Alive. Always alive. As this hallelujah wells forth, I sing in the fullness of my heart, as you do who today recognize Jesus of Nazareth in a fraction of bread. As I know now, he is the way, he is the truth, that he is the life. I can already taste with you the immortal joy of the resurrection.
You have been listening to The Living God, produced by the National Council of Catholic Men. Heard on this dramatic series were J. Carroll Nash, John Sheehan, Dennis Day, Cornelius Keefe, Winona Matthews, and Patricia Casey. It has featured William Gargan as the roving announcer, Una O'Connor as the old woman, Jane Wyatt as Mary Magdalene, and Pedro de Cordoba as the voice of Jesus. In the supporting roles were the radio players of Loyola University of Los Angeles. Special musical scoring and effects by Robert Mitchell and his St. Brendan's Boys Choir. The Living God has been adapted from the French of Sita and Suzanne Millard. This program has been produced under the direction of Martin Work.